distinguished President of the European Court for Human Rights, Marko Bosnjak, and my audience from this channel. I come in front of you with a critical video. I'm filming from a mall in Romania. It's about the Romanian elections from presidency. Right now, on the social media platforms, Romanians are talking about a revolution, a real revolution. The Romanian elections first tour were permanently cancelled, and were cancelled by some magistrates from C.C.R. It's the Constitution, the Court of the Constitution of Romania. I talked about this. All the international press, you'll find it on Wikipedia and BBC, that are talking that the first tour was cancelled. And this is not all. On the international press, you will not know what is in this country. They didn't present quite the entire sphere that this conflict is generating. These elections, cancelled elections, are generating a conflict and a rising hate into the population who vote for, let's say, for the population who liked one candidate better. Are two candidates remaining. One candidate is Elena Lasconi, it's a female, and one it's a male called Calin Georgescu. Calin Georgescu was in the first place. Into the second place was Elena Lasconi. So now let me explain you the corruptions. I talked a lot of the Romanian corruptions. Now the corruption is way to the top level because the C.C.R, the Constitutional Court of Romania, the most important and the first court of the Romanian justice, who cancelled these elections. So Romanians got into the street, mostly the Romanians that are working outside this country. I don't know if a revolution will come, but legal decision, this corrupt legal decision that the C.C.R, the Constitutional Court of Romania, took. Let me explain briefly the situation. A couple of days ago, mostly a week, C.C.R, the Romanian Constitutional Court, said that the elections are correct, and the Lasconi is the second place, and the first place was Calin Georgescu. Now, yesterday, we were in 6 December 2024. Well, the C.C.R came up out of nowhere with a cancelling of all the tour because some Romanian institution said that Calin Georgescu had multiple accounts on TikTok promoting himself, and they found a sponsor to Calin Georgescu that put $1 million into TikTok. Quite catchy. But also these institutions, and you will see in Romanian press and what I'm saying in front of you, that these accounts of Calin Georgescu were made in 2016. So I searched when the TikTok appeared, the platform appeared, and it appeared in China in September 2016. In Romania, I think in 2017 where appeared. So how can Calin Georgescu made these accounts in 2016? So Calin Georgescu made it with the help of TikTok. So how come the candidate first place, Calin Georgescu, made these accounts in 2016 when in 2017 or more, TikTok came in Romania? Who is Calin Georgescu? A few people knew about him. He is not supported from a political party like Elena Lasconi. It's USR. I will say you only the letters, capital letters. So let me explain you. Romanians were sick of this corruption into the political parties. Our two parties, PSD, PSD, and PNL. PSD și PNL, it's called in Romania. These two parties, according to people, according to all Romanians, young Romanians especially, ruined Romania and bring the level of the corruption and the debt of Romania to an unprecedented chapter. This is why I had problems with the Romanian justice and with some corrupt judges and prosecutors that didn't respond to the law. And now, Romanians, you will see that all I said to you was fair, correct, and the information were correct. And I also found from the colleague journalists of mine from Bucharest that some Romanian journalists that were fair will be followed in the prosecution, will be defendants without any reason. These colleagues of mine, journalists that want to keep the stability, want to keep the democracy. This is the big problem in Romania. Isn't any democracy now. It's a dictatorship with a corruption made from the Romanian two parties, giving special pensions to the judges and prosecutors and people from the army. And this is why the system and Romanians had enough. This is an historical year, an historical month. The December 2024 marked Romanians. Romanians started to gather into the street. In England, I saw a lot of cars blocking the streets. In some quite in the cities in Romania had enough. I'm asking Marko Bosnjak to take side with Romanians and to take side with the truth. I'm also asking Ursula von der Leyen, the president from European Commission, to get involved into this and to maintain the peace here in the country. I don't believe in violence. I believe in peaceful protests. If Romanians want to go into the street, I advise them to go peaceful and to protest peaceful and make the political parties to accept and to resign the demission, because they put Romania into a corruption without precedent. And we are in debt to the Mondial Bank, to the European Commission, to the European Council with a lot of money. We have debts because Romania has a lot of resources and mineral resources. This was a battle. Elena Lasconi from USR party was an hypocrite because she said that the USR party will never align with the PSD. And what do you think? A couple of weeks ago, she said that we'll form an alliance with PSD, PNL and UDMR. These are three parties, and with the USR will become the fourth party that will make an alliance. So people saw this, people are had enough of the PSD party and the PNL that it's in government now and it's in political, are in monopoly now in the political zone in Bucharest. Had the government, it's PSD. And another big problem is that Romanian press, the big majority, 90% of Romanian press is bought. How? It's very simple. Through publicity, 10 of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars every year go to the Romanian press. Just when a political party will use this tool just to distort the reality and say whatever they want. It's very simple, right? You bought journalists, and big influence journalists are bought with money. It remains in Bucharest small journalists that talk the truth, and those small journalists, they are putting their fist into their mouth, figuratively speaking. I hope Calin Georgescu will not be prosecuted or not be defended, because I saw a couple of prosecutors wanted why he influenced through TikTok people. But I ask you, every parties in Romania, every parties appeal to Facebook publicity, to TikTok publicity, to Instagram publicity to make, I don't know if Instagram I saw, in TikTok and I saw in Facebook, I can tell you for certain that they paid, all the parties paid money to promote their political agenda. So I don't know why Calin Georgescu is now followed in prosecution. I'm hoping, and I ask those prosecutors to be fair and to give him a fair prosecution, a correct, impartial prosecution. Because in my conception, those accounts from TikTok he couldn't make them from 2016 because we haven't accounts in Romania in 2016, and it's a very low probability. No one knew about TikTok, in that period of time, was just into the beginning. It's a very, very small probability. Of course, people can support Calin Georgescu and donate to him as independent candidate. Why not? Donating big sum of money to promote him. Another myth that circulates in Romania that is supporting Putin and Russia. And 3 weeks ago, the press reversed at 180 degrees and said that is supporting by Kennedy Jr. from the United States. Now, 2 days ago, USA confirmed that no one supports Calin Georgescu, and they return with this fake story, with this fake news that it's supported by Russia. But there are not one single evidence that Calin Georgescu is supported by Russia. But who turns their back on the system, it's immediately associated with Russia. See my point? God help us. I hope Marko, Bosnjak and the European Ursula von der Leyen will make truth and bring truth into the Romania. Please intervene, European Commission, European Council, European Union, please intervene in Romania. As a journalist, I bow in front of you and I ask only for peace. I'm Marcus Alexandru Emil. Have a great day. Bye.